Hi guys, and welcome into another episode of Buffy. We are on season 5, episode 12 this week, titled Checkpoint. Last episode of Buffy was very chaotic. Giles went away to try to get some help with the council. There was apparently a building beef between Anya and Willow that has now been squashed. One of Anya's exes came into the picture. Buffy is very emotional. It's just a lot. And the episode ended with Dawn overhearing a conversation in the kitchen, and I think maybe she knows that like something is up with her. I don't think she knows the details, but she knows something is going on and it's being kept from her and it's about her. So I imagine she's probably going to do some digging or asking at the very least. If you would like to watch the full episode with me, my uncut reaction is available below on my Patreon. But if you would rather just watch the edited version here on YouTube, then let's get into it.
Previously on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Whenever the Slayer turns 18.
Oh, whoa. Big throwback. The council's gonna get back involved with us. I mean, we did just go to them.
That must have belonged to,
Riley.
are we supposed to have a meeting?
You don't need to say nothing.
It seems that the Council of Watchers has
They're coming.
found some information that may help us out. Find that out when they arrive.
Arrive.
Very important.
Arrive?
Oh,
They're
no.
coming here?
Oh, no.
Well, essentially their agenda is the same as ours. They want to save the world and kill demons.
Just like the initiative.
Current demons.
Giles, I don't want them to come here.
Don't worry, Anya.
I don't trust them. Make them not come here.
I thought English people were gentler than normal people. Maybe it won't be so bad this time. Now that they know you're just you, maybe they won't care enough to kill you.
It's not just that.
Yay?
They're gonna screw everything up.
Dawn, are you listening? I can get a snack if I want to.
Yeah, I wouldn't let up either if I was her.
Is she really gonna set the junior high school buzzing with, "Ooh, there's a delegation a-coming"?
I guess.
I wish they understood the severity of everything. I want to tell them everything. Oh, she needs to zap someone's brain again, I think. What in the world?
Always felt I can see. My hat.
Yeah, we knew this. It was just visually very different from what we saw before. That was intense.
If you are to use the key, you must act quickly.
Fine.
Then I bet Mousy the Vampire Slayer has an idea where it is.
If I may remind your eminence.
If that girl's the only thing between me and my key, I don't need much time.
God, it's time for a confrontation. Most villains that we've had to deal with so far, like bigger villains, have been very much like, the Slayer, we meet at last vibes. But she's just like, the Slayer, flick her off my shoulder. But now she knows she needs information from her and she's not scared at all. She's like, all right, I'm gonna figure this out. I know she knows something. Plot-wise, I kind of want her to be successful for a little while. I want us to bring her down in the end, but I want to see her to make these big moves and like live up to this rep that she just can get whatever she wants done without even really having to try. I also want to see Ben, that was his name, her and Ben in a scene together to figure out more their dynamic.
Well, he's quite right.
Here they are.
Do anything dangerous.
I'll give you a grand tour if you like.
Oh, that's all right. I think I can see what you've been up to.
What?
Yes, well,
That was so judgmental. Why are they like this?
This is just for the duration of our stay. I think you can see why.
What? What
They're
is
just
for
gonna
the
clear us
duration?
out?
We're going to have to ask you to leave. The store is closing early today.
It's not the fact that they're closing down our store. It's just that they're not even asking permission. They're just taking control as if they are allowed to do that.
Welcome to our store. We're closed now. I'll be in the back.
Now tell me about this review. No one said anything to me about this.
Let's sit down and talk about it over here.
Ew, not the one guy hanging back to make sure we listen.
We've discovered information about this creature, your glory. Some of it is clearly vital, and it won't be handed over until we are convinced that you and your Slayer are prepared for it. That's the review.
What?
We need to know that this information is safe.
You're
can
so
trust her.
annoying. You can. Like, what do you care if she fails or not? Like, she's gonna try.
Rasputin embraced this doctrine and proceeded to sin impressively and repeatedly. Conspirators who set out to kill him found it nearly impossible to do so.
Nearly impossible? There are reported sightings of him as late as the 1930s, aren't there?
I can assure you there is near consensus in the academic community regarding the death of Rasputin.
Near consensus.
This is about Columbus, you know, until someone asked the Vikings what they were up to in the 1400s, and they're like discovering this America-shaped continent.
Okay, Buffy.
It might be interesting if we came at it from, a different perspective.
Maybe you prefer I step aside so that you can teach your own course.
Yeah.
Speculation 101, perhaps?
It's not that funny, guys. Why is the class laughing?
Believe it or not, we're interested in finding out what actually happened. It's called studying history.
Which is why perspective and looking at multiple is so important, because we want to know what actually happened.
Miss Summers. Some of us are here to learn, Professor.
I'd be mad too. Okay. Spike is now, trying to impress Buffy. He's in his proving himself phase.
Why did you do that?
Not for money, if that's what you're thinking.
Gratitude. For getting in my way?
Getting in your way? You just don't like who did the rescuing, that's all. Wishing I was your boyfriend. What's his height? Oh, wait, he's run off.
I don't need a boyfriend to rescue me or for any other reason.
No, maybe that's your problem. Maybe you push him away. Or is it the other? Your beauty's fading. The stress of slaying, aging you prematurely.
All right, where's the steak?
The more I get to know you, the more I wish I didn't.
Or maybe you just don't hold their interest.
Can't say that about yourself. Big words for someone obsessed with her, but Oh, Ben.
Don't touch me, you're crusty. What do you want? Oh, not me. The magnificent Glory. She's short, symmetrical, hair on top.
Oh, he doesn't know that she's the
Buffy
Slayer.
Summers is the Slayer. The beauteous Glory said for you to tell us, please, where her dwelling is.
He kind of actually likes Buffy then,
So
though.
Glory can find her? Do something to her? Why would I do that?
Wow, he's nice?
Good to see you again.
Can't say the same.
They're staying a little longer than I'd anticipated.
We've already laid out our project. The council remains. The Slayers change.
Okay.
Been that way from the beginning.
So,
Comforting, bloodless way of looking at it.
We have information that will help.
well then tell me.
Pass the review and we give it to you without reservation.
It's so annoying, the reviews part of it.
She fails if we don't do whatever you say.
Yeah.
How much under your thumb do you think we are? She's not your bloody instrument, and you have no right to do any of this.
Giles.
But obviously, we could shut this place down permanently.
You can't do that. You don't have that kind of power.
Of course we do.
I was gonna say, they probably do.
Insist on fighting us, we'll arrange to have Mr. Giles deported within the day. Never set foot in this country again. But you're dealing with grown-ups now.
Okay,
Am I
whatever.
making myself clear?
Yup.
What's the deal with your face?
It's a message from Ben.
Ooh.
He isn't going to help.
All he has to do is turn over that tiny squirming Slayer girl.
The fear in his eyes.
Lumpy me.
I feel like she's gonna kill. Is she gonna
Probably
kill
because I
him?
haven't sucked your brain out yet.
There is always that option.
I could just
She's
get
not
my
gonna.
hands on him.
You know?
I'll just find her myself. Am I gonna be able to get through this review?
Yeah.
Well,
No, just say it. She will. I mean, we all know she will. It'll be okay.
I'm just me, and I don't know anything, and they're gonna go away, and they're not gonna tell me how to fight Gloria, and I'm not gonna be able to protect Dawn.
Oh, the anxiety spiral is so relatable.
They picked the perfect thing. I can't lose you.
I love these moments.
Now we can get to the questions.
Questions. Great.
I need to know a little bit more about the Slayer. And about the both of you. Your relationship.
Our relationship?
Saw that one coming.
Good friends. We're lovers. We're lesbian, gay type lovers.
I meant your relationship
With
the
Buffy,
Slayer.
yeah. Accidental oversharing is so embarrassing.
You have no special skills or powers.
He knows
or
that
knowledge
soldier
that you
stuff.
bring to the mix.
I don't have any powers, but I do help.
How? Be specific.
Willow, Giles, and me combined our essence with Buffy, which
Yeah.
isn't as weird as it sounds.
That was
We
badass.
merge.
Are you saying that the Slayer needs that level of help from you often?
No, she doesn't need help.
They're just gonna twist everything we say.
What level are you at?
Level?
Magical proficiency level.
Oh.
There's level numbers?
High level.
You're registered as practicing witches under the names as you gave them to me?
registered?
You're supposed to be
Oh,
registered?
yes. We understand that you help the Slayer.
Oh my god, not Spike.
She pays you. She gives you money.
Money.
Sometimes.
Little nip of blood out of some stray victim, whatever.
Blood?
Well, they're gonna die anyway.
You've noticed a decline in her work.
Oh, yeah. See, the poor little twig can't keep a man. A few more disappointments should be crying on my shoulder. Mark my words.
Is that what you want?
Yes. Spike's looking a little too tan these days. I don't know what's going on.
Wrote my thesis on you.
Well, well.
Oh my god, is she a fan?
These are the qualities that the Slayer must possess to do her job. We assume you're familiar with the Japanese names for Aikido and Jiu-Jitsu moves.
Japanese.
And go.
Whoa, hold on.
Oh god. Okay. She should be, we've practiced like awareness with the senses. So she should, oh, okay.
I didn't mean to.
Don't
you know,
admit that.
I can do better. I think I might be getting this like inner ear thing and.
I think we need to see any more physical tests for a while. We can move on to the real review.
I don't like them giggling at us like that. Do you want to do it? Huh? Okay.
Long day, sweetie?
So she can just walk right in. Of course she can. Of course she can. I mean, I know she's not a vampire, but you know, it's a little jarring.
If I wanted to fight, you could tell by the being dead already.
She just wants some information.
You may be tiny queen in vampire world, but to me, you're a bug. But oh no, you still think it's
Dawn.
neat having Slayer strength. Ooh,
Turn
big
back
deal.
around.
Kid,
Of course you knew the whole time.
come here a sec. Did you know your sister took my key, Donnie, and she won't give it back? I bet you know where she put it, don't you?
She doesn't know anything.
I know some stuff.
I bet she takes your stuff all the time without asking.
You're always talking about stuff I'm not supposed to hear.
Okay, stop.
I'm gonna figure it out, you know.
Ooh, I like her. She's
Dawn,
sassy.
now is not the time.
I'll kill your mom. I'll kill your friends, and I'll make you watch when I do.
Well, that makes things hard, doesn't it?
You know you can't take me. You know you can't stop me.
We need that information from the council. What if, imagine if they know a weakness of Glory's? Because it feels like she has no weaknesses right now.
Oh, it's the Slayer. For a second there, I was worried.
I need your help.
Great, I need your cash.
I'm serious. You have to look after them.
Oh. Oh, this is what could get them, her on his side, her falling in love.
You're the only one strong enough to protect them.
And it's very unlikely for people to go looking for them here.
Come on in.
Where's the bathroom?
Plenty of blood in the fridge. Anything happens to him, I'll stake you good and proper. Sing me a new one sometime, eh? That bit's gone stale.
I'm telling you, it's something like this could really make Buffy start to change her perspective on Spike. This will do it for sure if he is successful in taking care of them and making them comfortable and being nice.
Passions is coming on.
Passions? Oh, do you think Timmy's really dead? I mean, there's no way they're gonna go through with that.
This is wonderful.
Buffy will be here, I assure you.
Yes, but when?
What the hell? Now is not the time. Is this part of the council's test?
One soldier in a vast army.
What army?
The Knights of Byzantium, an ancient order, and now your enemy.
What?
But if it takes 100 men, we send 100 men, and if it takes 1,000,
Okay.
we send 1,000.
Okay.
The key, the Brotherhood will never stop until we destroy it and you.
Oh my god, we have more people after us because of the key?
Kill us and let legions follow.
She's not gonna... Well, that adds just a lot. 1,000. How many people are the Brotherhood of Soldiers? I forget. There's just like a specific army name, and it was like a, I don't know.
There isn't gonna be a review.
Sorry?
Tell them,
No
Buffy.
review. No interrogation. See, I've had a lot of people talking.
The peanut gallery.
Everyone just lining up to tell me how unimportant I am. Power. I have it. Glory came to my home today. We had what in her warped brain probably passes for a civilized conversation. Why? Because she needs something from me. Because I have power over her.
Mm-hmm.
You came to beg me to let you back in.
They need her.
This is beyond insolence.
I'm fairly certain I said no interruptions.
She did.
That was excellent.
Yes, yes, it was.
You're gonna tell me everything you know. Then you're gonna go away.
Please.
You'll contact me if and when you have...
Don't end the episode before giving me this information.
I will continue my work with the help of my friends. We're talking about 2 very powerful witches and a 1,000-year-old ex-demon.
Willow's a demon?
The boys clocked more field time than all of you combined. But I want an answer right now from Quentin. Because I think he's understanding me.
I love words getting thrown back in faces.
I want to know.
Tell me.
A lot to go through.
Okay, tell me.
Just tell me what kind of demon I'm fighting.
Well, that's the thing, you see.
She's not a demon.
Glory isn't a demon.
What is she?
She's a god.
Oh.
Listen, I didn't have as big of like a Greek gods and goddesses. Obviously there's more to gods and goddess lore than just the Greeks, but that's probably the most popular in terms of getting turned over into the entertainment side of things. And I've never like done a deep dive and know how that works, but like I thought like aren't gods and goddesses literally unkillable? I don't know the lore behind like ancient gods and goddesses and the stories there, so in my mind, I thought like they just all lived on forever and are like still, you know, myth-wise technically all like alive. So that is a little bit more complicated than a demon with powers that is technically immortal but just needs a stake to the heart type of thing. So how are we supposed to... I mean, that's a good cliffhanger. That is a good cliffhanger to leave me on. But I'm hoping that this conversation picks up in the next episode with them explaining how you go about killing a god. Because there has to be something. Like, we are going to defeat her in the end. I truly believe that. It's going to happen. But how? This is a perfect way to pick up the stakes in a way. Because obviously we have the big bad every season. And it gets bigger and badder and harder to kill because you need to keep us engaged as an audience, but like this is a big move, a great move to make. We're not dealing with a demon, we're dealing with a god is crazy, because how do you even begin to attack that like whole situation? It makes me even more curious too about Ben. Is Ben a god as well? Because he's like, I've been cleaning up her messes, did he say all my life or for hundreds of years? He said something that made me think that they've been in this together for a very long time. So is he also a god? That would also, if he's a god, because another thing that happened Ben-wise in this episode is him refusing to put Buffy in danger, because apparently he has like genuine empathy, and I don't want to say, when I say feelings, I don't mean romantically, but like feelings for her. Like he has this warmth towards her and didn't want Glory to mess with her, so he refused to help. And I was like, that's interesting. That's like not a typical demon thing. And I didn't think he was human either, given how long I think he's been dealing with Glory. So maybe he's a god too. And I mean, I know gods and goddesses, they're not all evil. They're extremely powerful, but there are like the evil ones and there are the good ones. So like maybe he's a good one and she's obviously evil. It really makes me want to know more about the portal and the key situation, to like the specifics of what would happen if someone or Glory, you know, were to get their hands on the key and open that portal. What is the motive? What is the goal? In Glory's eyes, what would happen? Dawn, I told you it makes sense that Dawn is still snooping around trying to figure more things out. We would all be doing the same thing if we heard our name come up in a conversation that sounded very suspicious and like things were being hidden from us that had to do with us. So her sneaking around makes sense. I did get a little nervous and scared, and on edge about how she handled the Glory situation, but I have to remind myself that she's 14 and, you know, she has all these 14-year-old hormones and emotions, and she doesn't understand how scary that moment was, her being right there in front of Glory. She doesn't know who Glory is, what she's after, what she's capable of, so her kind of snapping and getting sassy on Buffy in that moment, even though it was like, oh my god, Dawn, like, shh, stop. Don't say anything, walk away, just get out of here. It makes sense that she would react that way because, you know, she is feeling a lot of things and is kind of at her wit's end about being kept in the dark. It's a really lonely place to be, you know. The council was annoying as always, but I do always love seeing an arc within a Buffy episode where Buffy kind of lets people stomp on her for a second. I don't like that part, but it's very real, and I think as a people pleaser myself and as someone who, like, I want people to like me and I want to prove myself and I want everything to be fair and I just want to be good, you know, it's like a normal thing to have all of those feelings, and she has them, and so she can easily kind of get tossed around by others who play these psychological games and act like they're above her because she has her own insecurities, and unfortunately they played on them. But it was so cool at the end to see her be like, wait a minute, no, Glory wants something from me and I have that power over her. You guys want something from me and I have that power over you. And she's really grown into that power in that last scene there, and I hope to continue to see her like flourish in that way. It's always really cool. And then this random attack from those 3 like soldiers, they said they were like the brother. You know what? I want to go back and figure out what the name of them is because that was really interesting. The Knights of Byzantium, they are now in town. I don't know how many there are. He said we'll send 1,000, so I kind of believe him, and he said they want to destroy the key. So they are anti-Glory, but they're also anti-us because since Buffy's protecting the key, they see her, you know, as a problem as well because they want it destroyed, which I can kind of understand because the power that the key holds and what it's capable of if it gets in the hands of the wrong person sounds like a really scary thing, and they want to make sure that doesn't happen. I mean, in a way, Buffy is feeling the same way, but she doesn't want to destroy the key. And I didn't know this key could be destroyed because that's why the guys manifested it into Dawn in the first place, right? Wouldn't they have just destroyed it if it was possible? But I don't know. It's not... Oh, hi. Yes, it's the end of the episode. And Karma is here to let me know. You're very cute. Don't lick my face. I love you. It makes sense to me why she didn't kill him at the end. Obviously, just the way that it all went down and how he kind of accepted that death in honor just made it feel icky. And also, I think she understands, you know, that they're not the bad guys. She hates that she's the bad guy in their story right now, I think. So letting him go made sense. But that's stressful knowing that all of those people are going to be on our back now as well. It's just like, it's becoming too much, and I think pretty soon the whole fact that Dawn is the key is going to need to become public knowledge. Not public knowledge as in, you know, telling Glory and the soldiers and everything, but like within our group, within the Scooby Gang. I think it's time to open up about it, and maybe even tell... I don't know. I don't think we're ever going to tell Dawn. I think Dawn's going to figure it out somehow. But it's just like there's so much pressure from the outside now that I feel like it's going to be harder to keep that secret. So yeah, we shall see. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys next time.